Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I've got a recipe for you that came from Tosha of Indiana. This is Italian beef sandwiches. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to eat a sandwich, but I'm still going to fix it as if I was eating a sandwich. But I've got a 3.5 pound roast here. I really don't even know what kind it was. I just got a roast. It was on sale and I got it. And so I'm going to put all my spices that I'm going to cook this in this little, it's a beef chuck shoulder pot roast, boneless is what this is. Alright, and I've got a little bowl here that I'm going to put all my spices in, and then I'll rub it on this. And I've got my precision induction cooktop set on 275, which is medium, which if you cook this on your stove, if you were to sear, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sear the meat. And in my pot, my Dutch oven, and then I've got my oven going, preheating to 325. So like I said, I'm just going to put some rub on this, then I'm going to sear it, and then I'm going to cook it in the oven. So first thing I'm going to do is I've got 1 teaspoon of coarse ground black pepper. I hope you can see this. Alright, I'm going to put that in here. Alright, and then I'm going to put 1 teaspoon, I'm going to do a heaping teaspoon on this, of salt. This is kosher salt. Got pepper in it, my salt. Alright, so that was a heaping teaspoon of kosher salt. Then I'm going to put a teaspoon of granulated garlic. I just say garlic powder, but I guess I don't know what the difference between garlic powder and granulated garlic really is. So, alright, that's going to go in there. Alright, and then I have oregano, and I'm going to put a teaspoon of oregano in here. It's a teaspoon of everything. Alright. And then I've got this, I don't know, I'm going to try this. It says burger mix-in, but it's Worcestershire peppercorn. So, y'all know I love peppers, so I'm going to try this and see. It might be too much pepper in here, I don't know. But it's got to cook for a long time and with lots of stuff, so hopefully it won't be too bad. So I've got 1, and this is McCormick Grill Mates Worcestershire peppercorn. So I've got 1 teaspoon of that. You can put whatever you want. I'm just, you know, putting what I want in here, because for this actual recipe, I'm just going to cook the beef and get it to where I can pull it. So now I've got a teaspoon, and I'll make this kind of like a heaping teaspoon of onion powder. Alright, and now I'm just going to mix all this up. Get it all mixed up together really well, because I'm going to use this as like a rub. And like I said, I've got about 2 tablespoons of canola oil in here, and I'm going to put the rub on here, and then I'm going to put the rub on the roast, and I'm going to put it in my Dutch oven, and I'm going to sear it. And I'll have to move everything and bring it over so you can see it in the Dutch oven after I start getting it in there and get it seared some. Alright, so I'm just going to take some of this rub, whatever you want to call it, this mixture, and I'm going to rub it all around, get it all around on my roast. Oh, gosh, this smells good. Alright, and now I'm going to put all the rest of it on this side. And I'll do the sides and all that. Alright. So, I don't have Julie working for me anymore. Julie went on to bigger and better things. Now I have Kathy that's working for me, and she helps me when I do this, just like Julie did. So, if y'all get to see her eating, or she tastes stuff, she won't be here by the time this gets done, because this takes like 5 hours to fix. So, alright, so I've got it on here as much as I can. And now I'm going to put it into, and I'm just, well, let me try doing this. It's pretty heavy. Wipe some of these up. Alright, now I'm going to put this into my Dutch oven. Yep. Hear that sear? Alright. Now, I'm going to move this over. And then I'm going to let Kathy take the camera off of the tripod. And you can see that it's in my Dutch oven. And it's so big in here that it... But anyway, I'm going to sear this for about, let's see, 3 to 4 minutes, and I'll bring you back when I get ready to turn it over to the other side. Okay, I'm getting ready to turn this over. I think I put a little bit too much grease in here, but it's only with 2 tablespoons of canola oil. But see, I'm getting this seared. Well, alright, so I kept that on the other side for about 4 minutes. And I'm going to do this for 4 minutes. And I'll bring you back and show you what I'm going to do, how I'm going to cook it the first time. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I've let this sear for about 8 minutes, 4 on each side. And now I'm going to put it in the oven. I've already added 2 cups of water in here. I'm going to put 2 more cups in here. And then I'm going to put some Worcestershire in here. Stir this up a little bit. And I'm going to put the top on this now. I'm going to put it in my oven. I've got my oven on 325. And I'm going to let this cook in my oven for about 1.5 hours. And I'll bring you back when I get to that point. Okay, I'm back. And here's the roast. I've still got to shred it, but I'm going to go on and put all the stuff in there that I need to put in there and then shred it. I've got 1 large onion that I'm going to put in here. Alright. And I've got 1 green pepper and 1 yellow pepper in here. And it's going to go in here. Alright, and I have 1 can of deli sliced pepperoncinis, or ever how you pronounce it. I couldn't find any whole ones, so I had to get the deli sliced ones. And so I'm going to pour that, this whole jar, and the pepperoncinis in here. Alright, and now I have 2 cans of beef broth that I'm going to put in here. Alright, and then I have 1 box of 100% natural chicken broth. It's Swanson's chicken broth, and I'm going to put that in here. Okay, and now I'm going to put some more salt and pepper in here, because I put, you know, in there with the beef, and I really don't need very much salt because the broth is not sodium. It's not reduced sodium. So I'm only going to put in about a teaspoon of salt in there. And then I'm going to do the same, about a teaspoon of coarse ground pepper. Alright. Let me stir this up. This is going to be awesome on au jus. So this is very hot. I'm going to try my best to get this to shred up, because I want it shredded. I want the roast to be shredded so we can put it on the sandwiches with it shredded up and soaked in this. And then I'm going to put this back in the oven on 250 for about another hour and a half. And so you can see everything that I put in it. This is from Tosha of Indiana. And when this gets done, like I said, I'm going to put it in the oven on 250 for another hour and a half. And I will bring you back when it's finished. Well, I'm going to go in and shred this up, and then I'll bring you back when that gets finished. Okay, I wanted to bring you back and show you. I had to steal a taste of this just to see what it tastes like, see if it had enough salt and pepper in it. I have never had this before in my life. It's not even cooked yet. It's still got an hour and a half or an hour or so to go on 250, probably another hour and a half. And I'm telling you, this is absolutely amazing. The taste that this pepper, the peppers and the onions and the pepperoncinis, my kids are absolutely going to love this. I can't eat it on bread, but they can, and they are going to love it. So I'm going to put this back in the oven. It's on 250 for another, probably about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And I'll bring you back when it gets done. And I'm going to eat a sandwich, thin. It's got 20 grams of carbs in it, but nothing else in here really has too much carbs in it. The pepperoncinis don't have any in there, I don't think, and I know the peppers don't. So I guess the one would be the broth, but I'm not even sure. I didn't even look at that. But I'll bring you back when this gets done. Okay, I'm back. You know, Rachel Ray is always saying on her programs that she wishes there was some way that we could have smell-o-vision so that everyone could smell what she cooks. Well, today, I really wish that we had smell-o-vision. This Italian beef sandwich, or this Italian beef. I hope y'all can see this. This is, oh my gosh, the smell of this is amazing. Here's the big pot. It's a lot of juice in there, but I can't eat that because all I'm eating mine on is, my sandwich on is one of these Nature's Own sandwich thins. I hope you can see that. I put it in the oven and crunched it up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is put some mayonnaise on it and put some of the beef on it with the pepperoncinis and the peppers and the onions. And then I'm going to taste this, and I'm going to let you know what this tastes like on this sandwich thin. I'll bring you right back in just in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Now, because this sandwich thin is so thin, I really couldn't get very much meat on it. You can see it's very thin, but I've got some here, and I hope you can see it. This is these pepperoncinis and the onions. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely the best roast. Of course, it's shredded, but this is absolutely the best that I have ever tasted. It is absolutely amazing, awesome, every word that's good that you can think of. I have never tasted anything like this before, and I absolutely love it. And you know, every pepperoncini that I've ever had has been really hot. Well, these aren't. These were deli sliced Greek pepperoncinis. I couldn't find the whole ones, so I had to get the sliced ones, and they're really good. They give this just a great taste. Alright. This is messy. I wish I had a regular French roll or something, and I could dip the juice in, dip this into the au jus, and oh my gosh. Alright, I'm going to take a bite. I'm telling you, y'all have got to try this. For me, this is totally diabetic. A diabetic meal. The only thing, really, that has carbs is this. The peppers, you can eat all the peppers you want because there's no carbs that amount to anything. The beef, of course, has no carbs. The broth, I never did get to look on that. I know that there's salt in that. I guess that would be the worst. And then I have cucumbers. I cut up a half a cucumber, and I have a cucumber here that I can eat with this. And I'm telling you, this is so good. Thank you, Tosha from Indiana. I wish you were here. I wished all of you could taste this. But you've got to try this because this is an amazing, amazing dish. It's called an Italian beef sandwich. And if you like this recipe, please give it a try. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Share this with all your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. And you have a good night. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.